Hello, my lovely singles and couples, and welcome back to the Love and Dating Podcast. I'm your host, your dost Niyuti Srivastav, and I'm super excited to inform you that this week is going to be a very special one because we are diving into one of the most exciting and heartwarming weeks of the year, Valentine's Week. Valentine's Week has become a cultural tradition in many parts of the world, especially in countries like India, where people celebrate the days leading up to Valentine's Day on February 14th. But hold on, we are not just talking about Valentine's Day itself. Oh no, we are going to explore all 7 days leading up to it. That's right, we are talking Rose Day, Propose Day, Chocolate Day, Daddy Day, Promise Day, Hug Day, and, of course, Kiss Day. Let's dive into the history and origin of each day and provide some ideas for how both couples and singles can celebrate these days. These 7 days are not just about giving gifts and making grand romantic gestures. They are a celebration of love, connection, and the different ways we express our affection, whether we are single, dating, or in a committed relationship. By the end of today's episode, you will have a whole new perspective on how to celebrate Valentine's Week, both for yourself and for the relationships in your life. And hey, before we dive into these 7 magical days, let me share a little story with you. I promise it's worth it. So a couple of years ago, I was celebrating Valentine's Week in a rather unconventional way. At the time, I was single and honestly, I wasn't sure how to navigate the whole holiday vibe. I had this pressure of, what am I supposed to do on Rose Day if I'm not in a relationship? Or Propose Day, should I propose to myself? One of my best friends, who was also single, had a genius idea. Instead of the usual feel sorry for myself routine, she suggested we celebrate our own Valentine's Week. We decided to celebrate each day in a way that was meaningful to us. But we didn't stop there. We decided to do something extra special for someone else on every single day. On Rose Day, instead of waiting for someone to give me roses, I took a moment to send a rose emoji to 3 people who had positively impacted my life, just to remind them how much I appreciated them. On Propose Day, I proposed something to myself, a goal, a dream I had been putting off for months. I promised to take the first step toward making it happen. On Chocolate Day, I didn't wait for anyone to bring me chocolates. Instead, I brought my favorite chocolate and savored every bite, appreciating the small joys in life. And you know what? That Valentine's Week completely shifted my perspective. It wasn't about having a partner or feeling alone. It was about celebrating love in every form. Love for friends, family, myself, and yes, even for the possibilities of new connections that were yet to come. So, as we go through each of these 7 days, I want you to think about them with a fresh perspective. They are not just about romantic gestures. They are about deepening the connections we already have and embracing the love we deserve. So, let's dive in. Make sure that you are taking notes if you need to. I'm going to tell you a brief about that particular day, tell you about any origin or history if any, and you will get the celebration tips, whether you are single or you want to celebrate it with your loved ones, or whether you are a couple. So, let's begin. Day 1, February 7th, Rose Day. Celebrate love and appreciation. Rose Day kicks off Valentine's Week, and as you probably know, it's all about romantic love. But here is the thing. Roses symbolize appreciation and admiration, and you don't need a partner to express that. Let's first jump into the origin and history of it. Rose Day marks the beginning of Valentine's Week. The custom of gifting roses, particularly red ones, as a symbol of love can be traced back to ancient civilizations like the Romans and Greeks. In Greek mythology, roses were linked to the goddess of love, Aphrodite, and were believed to signify love and beauty. Over time, the gesture of giving roses became associated with romantic expression. So, how do you celebrate it? So, if you're single, treat yourself to a single rose or even a bouquet to remind yourself of your beauty and self-love. Instead of waiting for someone to bring you a rose, take the initiative. Send a rose to someone who has made a difference in your life. It could be your best friend, a mentor, or even someone who has shown kindness when you needed it the most. So, as I mentioned, you can also gift a rose to a friend or a loved one as a gesture of friendship. Send them a simple message, I appreciate you. And if you're a couple, Rose Day is a perfect day to reminisce about your first date or the early days of your relationship. A thoughtful gesture would be to give your partner a rose or a bouquet of their favorite color. Bring a rose or any flower to your partner as a symbol of how much you admire and love them. Red roses signify deep love, while yellow roses can symbolize friendship, and white roses can signify purity. Let's move on to the day 2, February 8th, Propose Day. Propose a new beginning. Propose Day is traditionally for the big proposal. You know, the one where you get down on one knee and ask someone to be with you forever? But I want to flip that on its head. Propose doesn't just mean proposing to someone you are in love with. It can also mean proposing something to yourself, something that moves your life forward. So the Propose Day has no such origin or history. Propose Day is a relatively modern addition to Valentine's Week. It likely came about as a part of the growing trend to make the days leading up to the Valentine's Day more meaningful and engaging. The idea is for couples to express their love and in some cases propose marriage or take their relationship to the next level. But don't worry, if you're single, while you may not be proposing to anyone, you can use this day to propose something fun to yourself or maybe use Propose Day as a time to propose a commitment to yourself. For example, plan a fun solo adventure or commit to self-improvement or personal goals. Or maybe it's the decision to step into dating with a clearer sense of what you want in a partner. Or maybe it's promising to be more open and vulnerable in your relationships moving forward. And if you're a couple, Propose Day is about recommitting to each other. If you're in a relationship and have been considering taking the next step, this could be the perfect day to propose or reaffirm your commitment. It could be a vote to improve communication, take a spontaneous trip, or even to have more fun together. Proposing a new chapter in your relationship can reignite that spark and bring new energy into the partnership. Even if you're not proposing marriage, you can use the day to express your love and make future plans together. Let's move on to the day 3, February 9th, Chocolate Day. Oh yes, who doesn't love a little indulgence, right? But let's dig deeper here. This day isn't just about sweets, it's about sweet moments. Let's quickly jump into the origin and history of Chocolate Day. Chocolate has long been associated with love, especially during Valentine's celebration. The tradition of giving chocolate dates back to the 19th century, when it became popular as a sweet gesture of affection. The Aztecs also believed that chocolate had aphrodisiac properties, which further added to its association with romance. So, how do you celebrate it? So, if you're single, celebrate your own sweetness by indulging in chocolates you love or indulge in something that makes you happy. Buy your favorite chocolate, enjoy a movie night, or do something that fills you with joy. You could also host a chocolate tasting party with friends or treating yourself to a chocolate spa experience. This day is about treating yourself with the same kindness and love you would give someone else. And if you are a couple, Gift your partner a box of their favorite chocolates or plan a chocolate themed date. You could make chocolate dipped strawberries together or even go to a chocolate making workshop. For couples, Chocolate Day is a perfect opportunity to indulge in shared moments. Maybe it's cooking a dessert together, sharing your favorite chocolates, or even writing sweet notes to each other. The key here is to create moments of sweetness and shared happiness. Let's move on to the day 4. February 10th, Teddy Day. Cherish comfort and affection. Teddy Day is all about comfort and affection. And while the stuffed bear might seem like a light-hearted gesture, it's a reminder of the importance of being there for each other. Let's look at the origin and history of Teddy Day. Teddy Day has become synonymous with cuddly, soft, and comforting gifts. The idea of gifting a teddy bear likely stems from the 1900s, following President Theodore Roosevelt's bear hunting incident, who was also known as Teddy. The story of his refusal to kill a bear became widely publicized, and toy manufacturers named their stuffed bears teddy bears in his honor. So, how do you celebrate it? So, if you're single, get yourself a teddy bear or a plush toy. It's a simple way to bring comfort into your life. Think of this day as an opportunity to reach out and offer comfort to someone you care about, whether it's through a simple message or just letting them know you are there. You can also gift a bear to a friend as a symbol of friendship and care. It's about emotional comfort, not just physical gestures. And if you're a couple, gift your partner a cute, cuddly teddy bear as a token of warmth and affection. Teddy Day is a great day to offer emotional support too. Give your partner a hug or a cuddle and create a sense of warmth and reassurance. You could even plan a cozy night in, watching romantic movies with your partner while cuddling with your new stuffed friend. Sometimes it's the smallest gestures that make the biggest impact in a relationship. Let's move into the day 5. February 11th, Promise Day. Make meaningful promises. Promise Day is all about making promises, whether to someone else or to yourself. This is where it gets powerful. Let's look into the origin and history of it. Promise Day is a day for couples to make promises and commitments to each other. The day is meant to strengthen relationships, with people vowing to stay true to each other, to love and to care for each other. The origins of this day are more contemporary, emerging as part of the larger Valentine's Week tradition. So, how do you celebrate it? So, if you're single, Promise Day can be a time to make a promise to yourself. A promise to be more open, to work on your self-esteem, or to let go of past baggage. Maybe it's a promise to prioritize your well-being, to go on an adventure, or to focus on your passions. Promise yourself that you will be open to new possibilities in the future. For couples, Promise Day is about deepening your commitment to each other. Make a meaningful promise to each other. You might promise to prioritize each other more, or this could be a promise to always communicate openly, or work on improving your communication, or just promise to show up in the relationship every day or be there for each other, or even something as simple as promising to do something special every week. It's about setting intentions for the future. Ultimately, the promises you make today do not have to be grand gestures. Sometimes the smallest commitments are the most meaningful. Let's move on to the day 6, February 12th, Hug Day. Embrace connection. Hug Day is all about the power of touch. Whether you're in a relationship or not, human connection is vital. Let's dig into the origin and history of it. Hug Day is all about physical affection. Hugs are universally seen as comforting and nurturing gestures. The idea behind this day is to celebrate the simple yet meaningful act of hugging someone you care about. Hugs help release oxytocin, the love hormone, and are known to reduce stress and anxiety. So, how do you celebrate it? So, if you're single, Hugging friends or family members is a great way to celebrate the day as it brings comfort and joy to your life. A hug from a friend or a family member can do wonders for your emotional well-being. A simple, heartfelt embrace can provide reassurance and remind you that love and support are always available. You can also hug yourself, a self-hug, as a way to show love and care for your own mental and emotional health. And if you're a couple, Hug Day is an opportunity to embrace each other physically and emotionally. Hugging doesn't just feel good, it can reduce stress and help reinforce emotional bonds. Give your partner a warm, loving hug. A genuine embrace can convey more than words. You can even turn this into a playful hug contest or a cozy cuddle session with your partner. Let's move on to the day 7, February 13th, Kiss Day. This one is obvious. Whether you're single or in a relationship, today is about celebrating affection. A kiss is more than a romantic gesture, it's a sign of connection, intimacy, and shared love. Embrace it fully, whether it's a quick peck on the cheek or a long, meaningful kiss. Let's look into its origin and history. Kiss Day is the day right before Valentine's Day, and it celebrates one of the most intimate and classic gestures of affection, a kiss. Kissing has been a symbol of love and affection for thousands of years, appearing in ancient literature, mythology, and art. So, how do you celebrate it? So, if you're single, while you might not be sharing a kiss with a significant other, you can still celebrate this day in a self-affirming way. Kiss your own reflection in the mirror, give yourself a positive affirmation, or focus on your self-love journey, or send a cheeky kiss emoji to someone who makes you smile. And if you're a couple, a kiss is a simple but profound way to express love. Whether it is a sweet kiss on the forehead or a passionate kiss, take time to share this intimate moment with your partner. If you are in a relationship, seal the day with a kiss that expresses your love and appreciation for one another. And here comes most popular and our favorite day, Valentine's Day, February 14th. While not part of Valentine's week itself, Valentine's Day is the culmination of the celebration and typically involves expressions of love, including romantic dinners, gifts, and meaningful gestures. It's a day to celebrate love in all its forms. Whether you are in a relationship or single, Valentine's week is all about celebrating love in various forms. Each day offers a unique way to express affection, care, and appreciation. So here are some valuable tips for my community of singles during Valentine's week. The first one is self-care. Use these days to celebrate your independence and practice self-love. Pamper yourself with your favorite activities, whether that's taking a bubble bath, treating yourself to a solo date, or indulging in your favorite foods. The second one is focus on platonic love, that is friendship, or familial love, that is family. Valentine's isn't just for couples. Celebrate your friendships by sending cards, sharing thoughtful gifts, or organizing a group outing. The third one is stay positive. Instead of feeling down about being single, take the opportunity to appreciate your own company and grow as an individual. As we wrap up, remember, Valentine's week isn't about perfect gifts or grand gestures. It's about creating moments of connection, expressing affection, and honoring the relationships that matter to you. Whether you are single or in a relationship, each of these 7 days offers a unique way to celebrate love in its many forms. If you're looking for more ways to strengthen your connection with yourself or others, I invite you to join my Dating Right workshop. This workshop will give you the tools and insights you need to attract and build a lasting relationship or to deepen the one you are already in. So what are you waiting for? Head to the link in the episode description and let's get started on creating the love life you deserve. Thank you for tuning into the Love and Dating podcast, and remember, Love is always worth celebrating, whether it is self-love or with your loved ones. Because remember, you deserve the love. Happy Valentine's week and happy Valentine's Day.